As the Allies closed in on the Nazis in 1944, the Soviets from the East, and American, British and other allies from the West, the full scale of Nazi atrocities came to light, with the discovery of concentration and extermination camps littered throughout occupied Nazi territory. The first to be discovered was Majdanek in eastern Poland, which was freed on July 24, 1944, by the advancing Soviet Red Army. This is the brief history of the Holocaust. During the 1920s and 1930s, the National Socialist German Workers' Party or Nazi Party, led by Adolf Hitler, gained popularity in Germany. The party capitalized on public discontent arising from the economic and social turmoil following World War I, propagating anti-Semitic beliefs and advocating for a nationalist and authoritarian regime. In January 1933, Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. Exploiting the Reichstag fire in February 1933, the Nazis curtailed civil liberties through the Reichstag fire decree. This event was a critical step toward consolidating Hitler's authoritarian control. The Enabling Act, passed in March 1933, gave Hitler the authority to enact laws without the Reichstag's approval, essentially establishing a dictatorship. This enabled the implementation of discriminatory laws against Jews and political opponents. The Nuremberg Laws, enacted in September 1935, stripped Jews of their German citizenship, prohibited intermarriage between Jews and non-Jews, and imposed other discriminatory measures. These laws institutionalized anti-Semitism in German society. Kristallnacht, also known as the Night of Broken Glass, occurred on November 9 and 10, 1938. Nazi paramilitary and civilians attacked Jewish homes, businesses, and synagogues throughout Germany and Austria. The violence resulted in widespread destruction and loss of life. In September 1939, Germany invaded Poland, triggering World War II. The invasion violated international agreements and marked a significant escalation, leading to the Holocaust as the war progressed. Following the German invasion of the Soviet Union in 1941, mobile SS units known as Einsatzgruppen were tasked with executing mass killings of Jews, Communists, Roma, and others. These units operated behind German army lines. The Wannsee Conference, held in January 1942, was a pivotal meeting where high-ranking Nazi officials discussed and formalized plans for the final solution, the systematic extermination of Jews across Europe. Extermination camps were established primarily in occupied Poland, where millions of Jews were systematically murdered using gas chambers, forced labor, and other means. Auschwitz, Sobibor, and Treblinka were among the most notorious camps. Jews from all over Europe were forcibly transported to ghettos and camps, leading to the deaths of approximately 6 million Jews during the Holocaust. The deportations were a core component of the final solution. Despite immense odds, some Jews organized resistance within ghettos and camps. The Warsaw Ghetto Uprising in 1943 and other acts of defiance demonstrated the resilience and bravery of those facing extermination. In June 1944, as it became clear that Germany was losing the war, Nazi leader Heinrich Himmler ordered that camps be evacuated before they were reached by Allied troops, and that their prisoners be transferred to other camps. Thousands died on these death marches before they got to their destination. As reports of mass killings reached Allied nations, the full extent of the Holocaust became increasingly apparent. However, the ongoing war and challenges of confirming intelligence hindered immediate and decisive action. As Allied forces advanced through Europe, they began liberating concentration and extermination camps, revealing the horrifying conditions and crimes committed against humanity. Liberation brought an end to the Holocaust. After World War II, the International Military Tribunal in Nuremberg held trials to prosecute major Nazi leaders for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide, setting an important precedent for international justice. The Holocaust deeply impacted global consciousness, prompting the establishment of Israel in 1948 as a homeland for Jewish survivors and leading to increased advocacy for human rights on an international scale. In subsequent years, Holocaust denial emerged as a disturbing trend aimed at distorting historical facts. In contrast, educational initiatives, memorials, and museums were established to preserve the memory of the Holocaust and educate future generations. Holocaust survivors shared their experiences, providing crucial historical accounts. Institutions like the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum and Yad Vashem in Israel were founded to commemorate victims and educate the public. Efforts were made to hold individuals and nations accountable for their role in the Holocaust. Reparations were sought for Holocaust survivors and their families to address the immense suffering and losses endured. Governments, institutions, and organizations globally emphasized Holocaust education to ensure that the horrors of the Holocaust are never forgotten. This education is crucial for preventing future genocides and promoting tolerance and understanding. The Holocaust remains a somber reminder of the depths of human cruelty and serves as a call to action to prevent such atrocities in the future. The phrase, "never again," symbolizes the commitment to prevent genocide and promote a world built on respect, tolerance, and human rights.